Yo, there we go. I know my hair look crazy. Ignore that. What is up, YouTube? I'm the FleeKxKing, and today, I'm back again. Hold on. I'ma add just a little bit more lights, cause you know it's dark. I know what you're thinking. FleeKxKing, what the freak is wrong with your camera quality right now? I know. Hold on. Let me look. Is there like a? Oh, right there. You see that? There's a bit of a flare right there. That's the camera. That's the ring light. And then that's the key light. There's another key light right here. Usually it's behind me, but if I have it behind me, my face is really black. So I'm lighting up this shadowy side. This is the wrong color. Y'all don't care about this though. It's not what y'all here for. I'm doing what I usually do. I'm talking too much. Hey, bro. Look up, listen here. I know the camera quality is booty right now. It's butt cheeks. I understand that, but look, listen. It's been some things going on. I still got my camera. It's not broken. It's not missing. It's none of that. It's just in a car, and that car is not at this house at this time. And I didn't even think that I was gonna be recording today. But I am, you know what I'm saying? Like I am. And yeah, that's on me. I apologize for that. You know, hey, it is what it is. But hey, I was like, you know what? I had a talk, you know, with one of my mentors the other day, and you know what? I am extremely pumped up and hyped up to get back and doing YouTube, you know, because I need to, you know, I just need to hit record. You feel me? I just need to hit record because I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna come back. You know, it was kind of embarrassing why I was gone for a while, and I will explain that in a few minutes here, depending on how long I yap like I usually do. First off, let's just say I'm a whole new person. First off, I got a haircut. I know it don't look like it because now it's starting to fade away, but I had a taper fade. Ninja style. Anyway, I had to add a little fade, so, you know, obviously needs to get cleaned up. I'm gonna get some curls up in here. We're gonna be looking good, all right? Yeah. Anyway, man, yeah, this is crazy to be back, but yeah. So yeah, I'm super pumped up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record this video whether I have a good camera or not. Thank God I did not throw away my webcam from all the way. This thing has been with me since the start, and it's crazy that we are still using it. It don't look as bad as it used to because the lights, I have lights now. Before I didn't have lights, that's why the quality was so butt cheeks. But now the lights are making it look a little bit better. Like if I were to turn all of these off, which I'm not gonna do because it's gonna take too long, and I would just have the, you know, the regular like lights from the basement on, it would look garbage, like, you know, how I usually do. Matter of fact, I'll have them on but like low. It's just for today, so it is what it is. But yeah, I was like, you know, I'm gonna record whether or not I have a good camera or not. Like I need to get back in the groove. My head is blocking the light. I'm not gonna turn this on until I play the game, but yes, I am playing a game. Not in this video. In the next video, which by the way, double upload today because I'm feeling like it, you know. That's why I'm telling you I'm fired up about this, bro. We getting back with that every other day uploads. Anyway, explanation of why I was gone. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm telling y'all because I trust y'all. Y'all not gonna go tell nobody. It's not like this is on the internet where everybody can click on this video and hear what I'm saying. This is a private link. I shared it to you, so like as long as you didn't post it on YouTube, we good, right? As long as you didn't post it on YouTube, we good, right? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, my dad turned the internet off, man. The reasons being, it's not for that reason. Not the P word. No, that's not what it is. I know some people was starting to giggle in their little chair. Ooh, he got caught looking in the knob, cup. No, it was for some other reasons, you know. It was a bit of me, man. I just tell y'all, man, we not allowed to eat in the basement, okay? We not allowed to. We did anyway. It was stupid. Shouldn't have done it, you know. I'm just down here because like I love to like sit and work on my computer, like work and edit and like eat at the same time. It's so relaxing, you know. And you know, I just, you know, black people, we don't. I don't know, man. But yeah, of course. So he shut off the internet. Like, okay, y'all can't listen. Boom, internet gone. So I'm like, bro, I can't do no videos. So it's like, it's crazy. But we kind of got it back now. It's like weird. I don't really know what's up with it. Like my computer is connected to the guest Wi-Fi because the actual Wi-Fi won't even show up on my computer. I thought that was it. But yeah, so that's weird, but it is what it is. I'm just grateful to have internet back. I've actually had it for a few days, but I've kind of been procrastinating a lot with a lot of things, not just YouTube. With my short film, I'm writing the script for a whole movie for the album. The album still needs to be made. I got all the beats, but I ain't started recording jack, you know? It's like, bro, at this point, I'm wasting money because I got auto-tune and stuff, and that costs money every month, and I'm like buying it every month, but I'm not using it, you know? I just need to utilize it. But yeah, internet was off, so I couldn't do any videos. I mean, I could have like maybe have done videos and then like transferred it to my phone. I've done it with YouTube Shorts. I've never done it with a full video, and like my phone's data is like, if this is not connected to Wi-Fi, it's on the charger right now, my bad. If this is not connected to Wi-Fi, this thing is dookie. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's unusable. It's unusable, and it was unusable for the longest time. I would only call, text, and that was it on his phone for the time that I had no Wi-Fi. So the whole time I've been going, just call, text, no YouTube. No Netflix, and there's no chilling involved right now. No Hulu, no nothing, bro. It's just been text and call. So I'm like, okay, it's not gonna work with that. Yeah, it would eventually upload. I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna need my phone. Like, if I'm uploading video, that needs to be the only thing happening on my phone. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So I didn't want to do that, and even if I did do that, I would run out of video games anyway, because you know I only got a certain amount downloaded on the PC. And you need internet to download more games. So it was like, you know what? It is what it is. I missed the deadline. It's okay. We just gonna get right back on the horse as soon as the Wi-Fi pops up. Wi-Fi pops up, I don't do nothing. I don't do jack. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. Chat. Yeah, chat. Yeah, streaming is gonna be on the way, by the way. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second too. Anyway, yeah, I just been chilling, you know? I kind of wanted to it was kind of a wake-up call for me, honestly. Not a wake-up call, but kind of just a way for me to take a break from everything, you know, because it's a lot of stuff, a lot of doors have been opening in my life right now with certain things that I'm not going to talk about right now because, you know, secrets, and they will be revealed when the time is right. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been great, but it's like I kind of like I needed to cool down. Cause I'm trying to do all these different things at once, and I'm like, I didn't have enough time. Like, for the past few days, I've been kind of like just, you know, I've just been chilling playing video games, you know, and I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't played video games for fun. I mean, I have fun playing on here, but I've never like just without having to talk to you. Like, you guys are a burden. Do you understand that? Like, you're a burden. You're in my. I'm joking. No, I love you guys. All 235. What is it? 235. Yeah, I was right the first time. Look at that. All 235 of y'all. I love y'all. I'm really grateful for the 235 that I got. Hopefully it'll skyrocket to more, you know, with this newfound energy that I got. You know, I'm just feeling myself. You feel? All right, let me cut it out. But yeah, so I just kind of just chilled. I watched TV. I just acted like a kid again, even though it was kind of like a last goodbye to my childhood, you know, because I'm 19. You know, I need to start thinking about moving out. My girlfriend wants to get married, so I gotta get prepared for that, man. It's a lot going on. So, you know, I just had to, like, you know, I'm like, you know what, let me just take a few days. Let me just do nothing. Let me just do nothing at all. Okay? Yeah, I might miss out on opportunity, but that's okay. I'm gonna get back on the horse, and I'm gonna, because I need a mental break. I did. These are maybe things that I enjoy, but it was still so much that I was doing. Like, I was recording every single day, editing every single day, and it was okay whenever I got fired from Cane's or whenever I was working at Cane's and I wasn't working that much. But now I have a 40-hour job, and it's like, yo, I'm not always gonna have time to edit or record some days, and it's like I gotta think about what am I gonna do to get around that, because, like, you know, I have team meetings that I gotta be on Tuesdays. I got uprising I gotta be on Wednesdays, so like that only leaves a small window between work and that. That's why I do morning shifts, and then obviously so Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all days I'll be good to like record, edit, whatever. But Sundays I'm usually hanging out with my girlfriend. We're doing something. Fridays also, I know they have like a little family night over there I go to sometimes. But yeah, it was just a lot that was on my plate that I put on my plate. It wasn't like a lot of people just dumped their stuff on me. I stressed myself out. And it was like I said, it was things that I enjoyed doing, but it was so much that I just wasn't ready for yet, you know? And so I've taken some time. I've really thought over how I want this to be. First off, number one thing that's gonna change on this channel. The games I've been playing, whack. Pathetic. And what I mean, not in the quality, they've been good games. I'm talking about scares. I ain't played nothing scary. I haven't I've screamed obviously. Like I get a little jump scare here and there and find his face. Ooh, there it goes. But it's it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Most of the original, the original's horrifying. But like most of the newer ones are just like, oh, you got me. And it's just like, it's not really scary anymore. The VHS and fan made stuff is more scary than that, which I'm going to be playing what looks like an absolutely horrifying Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. I'm not too excited for, but that's the stuff I got into this for. I got into this for the nitty gritty, the horror. I ain't done no horror. I've been doing thrillers. So that's the one thing that's gonna change. More horror on this channel. It needs to be horror. I need to be scared. I need to be shivering in me timbers, okay? I need my do-rag to fall off because I'm vibrating so fast, like the Flash. You feel me? Bars. So more scary stuff. The second thing is I'm gonna be more energetic. I was going in it like kind of monotone. Obviously I was a monotone. I had energy, but it was kind of just like a, hey everybody, YouTube video. Here's the game we're playing. All right, let's play. Yo, this is so cool. I got scared. And it's like, bro, I was adding nothing. And now in the video, yeah, what'd you like about the game? Oh yeah, it was cool. I don't know how to end this video. And it's like, I need to be myself. It's like I get scared to be myself, you know? And it's not even that. I don't know. It's like I'm not a person that's scared like that to be myself. I'm not that type of person. I'm a very, very, very loud individual, and I'm very vocal about who I am. I've never been one to hide who I am, or I won't say never. I would not say never, because there was a time in my life, which we're not gonna get into that, because then the vibe of this entire video will change. This is already 13 minutes of recording. Wow. See, no, that right there, I start criticizing myself because I'm talking too long. But this is who I am. I talk. I love to talk. I yap. Okay, so what? You can label it yapping. I'm labeling it talking. You don't want to watch it? Click off the freaking video. All right. But yeah, my energy's been off. All right. So I need more horror, and my energy's been off. That's really the two main things that needs to be locked in. But yeah, I was planning on coming back by playing Doom: The Dark Ages, but with so many mixed reviews, I didn't want to waste my time with that, and then people not watch the video. So I'm playing it by myself. I know some of you guys are probably disappointed, people that know me, because I said I was going to play it on my channel. But honestly, there's so much backlash that's going on with the game right now that I don't think that there would be a lot of, I don't know, is retention the right word? I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. I'm pretty sure retention is the right word. No, that's not the right word. Keeping you guys is focus, okay? It's not going to get a lot of people to click on the video. Doom: The Dark Age is like, oh, I heard that game was trash. Why would I watch some random YouTuber I don't know play the game that I don't even think is a good game? Like, it don't make no sense. I don't have that fan base yet to where it's like I have the loyalty factor of like, okay, so what, the game is trash. Like, there's been games that Corey has played that I'm like, I would never play this myself, and I don't even like it because it's a Corey Kenshin video, I'm gonna watch it. Because despite the fact that he says this a lot, like, oh, you guys just come here for the games, I don't. You know, because if that was the case, I would watch everyone else play games. I don't go to YouTube and search up a game that's coming out. I go to YouTube and search up my big three: Corey, Mark, and Jack. Have you guys uploaded? What you upload, we watching it. I don't care what it is. I do not care. Gaming, reviews, something depressing, somebody died. All right, I'm watching it every time. But I don't have that fan base yet, so I can't just be playing any game I want and just be getting those views. Not to say that what they're doing and like not hinting at anything of like they like have it easy or anything. It's still very difficult, especially Corey. He edits all his videos himself, which is my thing. That's another thing. I edit everything by myself, and I refuse to get another editor unless it's Chance, and only real ones know who I'm talking about. That is like way back my first 2 or 3 videos. One of my really good friends, Chance, this was a big dream of ours, kind of like similar to Markiplier and Lixie, and I would do the videos, he would edit it, he would have his little character and everything. You know, some things happened in his life, and I kind of gave him some space and everything. But if he were to like come up to me or text me like, hey, I'm gonna edit your videos again, boom. Not because I'm like, finally someone can edit my videos, because I want to do it with him. Like that's kind of like the dream I have, and I literally would not let anyone else edit my videos ever. And I mean that. If you're listening, Chance, I'm not gonna say your last name because that's not right. I don't know if that's not ethical. That's not legal, probably. Anyway, you know who you are. I guess if I were to let anyone else edit, like if I were to have like a Lixian style editor, I would do Yo-Yo 808. That would be hard. That would be dope. Obviously, he's got way too much going on. He do streaming, he do reaction, he do gaming, he can do animations. Matter of fact, speaking of which, I haven't seen him do an animation in a long time. Yeah, that's the thing though. He got stuff on his plate, so I definitely wouldn't have him because like he got his own life, you know. But that would be so freaking dope. Yo-Yo 808 editing my videos, have his little character like Lixian style. That would be so dope. But yeah. So yeah, only reason I would ever have anyone edit my videos is if it was Chance. And of course, whenever I get monetized, I will ask him. If he asks me before that, I'll let him edit. But when I get monetized, I will be asking him. So be ready, Chance. I will be asking him to edit again until the point where I can pay him. And we'll obviously talk about how much of a cut he will be getting. I'm open for 50-50, honestly. Editing is very, if not more difficult than recording. I mean, because recording, you got to keep that energy up. You can't just be like how it usually was. Like, all right, let's play a game. I'll look at the camera for a few seconds. I'll look back at the game, playing the game. Oh, that was cool. Look at the camera. Wasn't that awesome? That was a great game. See you next time. Like, it's a lot more into it. And obviously there's stuff that makes it more difficult than editing, but I believe editing is more difficult than recording as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you have to basically watch. Like, you can't just like scroll through. Like, a lot of my recent Split Fiction, those videos, I just scroll through. So if there's something somebody said that was out of pocket, whether it was me or Grace, I'm so sorry. It should have been cut out. But I literally like just scrolled through the video, like the footage, to like see, all right, when did I get up? All right, was this cutscene necessary? Let's cut out when we ran to point A to point B, because it doesn't matter. And it's like a real true editor, they're watching. I like before and now, I watch the entire footage, however long it is. And that means it's not like, oh yeah, I recorded for an hour and I'm edit for an hour. No, if I recorded for an hour, I'm probably editing for 2, you know? Because it's that extra hour of me watching it over, thinking, okay, how can I spice this up? How can I make this better? Which, that's another thing. My edits need to be better, all right? I need to be more explosive. Matter of fact, explosion right now. Yeah, stuff like that, you know? That was so freaking unnecessary. But yeah, I just need more editing pizzazz. It's just been cut, outro. Cut, outro. Cut, outro. And it's never been anything saucy, you know? There's no substance. All right? I've been thinking about adding my own character, because I know FleeKxKing has been referenced before in the videos, like a little thing, like I talk to the future me, he kind of talks back. But I'm thinking about like making a little character for myself, you know, whatever, be like the FleeKxKing, you know, like another Lixian style thing, you know. And I know I keep saying that, Lixian style. I don't want to copy anybody. It's just I'm heavily inspired by that aspect of Markiplier's videos. It's so like, it's funny. I love it. It's a really good way to keep the audience engaged by not only engaging with the audience, but engaging with other people. And it's a really good way because like a lot of people love when people play together. They love seeing. I love seeing Mark, Bob, and Wade play. I love seeing Corey Kinsler play with Dashie, Poise, Berleezy. I love seeing those multiplayer games, and it's a good way to kind of still have that like aspect of he's talking to another person and interacting with another person by having it be Lixian editing in the future. And I love that. I love that creativity. So that's why I want to do something similar. Although mine's I want to be a little bit different. I want mine to be voice acting instead of just words on the screen. I don't know how well that would work, but you know, it's I don't want it to be a carbon copy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, starting to run out of words to say. It happens, and once I get to that, it's 20 minutes. I hit that mark. I run out of stuff to say. That probably means that I've said everything I want to say. You know, yeah. We need more horror. I need more energy, which you probably already seen through this video. I need more edits, okay? Which I don't know if you've seen this video. I'll probably start with the next video, which is coming out the same day as this, which is probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna set a date. You know, that's another thing. I need to start stressing myself out. I need to stop stressing myself out with all these due dates. This isn't a 9 to 5. I don't have a deadline. I can upload whenever the freak I want. If you guys got a problem with that, then I apologize. You know, that's on me. My bad, truly, my bad. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, need more horror, need more energy. All right, need better edits. Also, so the new schedule. Y'all about to get hype. All right, y'all about to get hype. Cause I didn't even think about this. I literally just realized this as I'm recording and as I'm looking at the screen. Since I still have this webcam, I can start streaming. Yes, I can start streaming. I might do it this Saturday. No. Can't do it this Saturday or next Saturday, and I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, because the reason why I didn't stream before is because I needed a cam link. Cam links are expensive. And let me rephrase that. Good cam links are expensive. Okay, you can't just have any random cam link and hook it up. You're gonna get a lot of green hues and different stuff that you just don't want, and you're gonna have to do color correction for a YouTube video. Now, if you're just doing gaming, there's no reason to have color correction in a YouTube video. Like, I can just have a good, nice filter on my camera. That's what I usually do, and I go from there. I don't put it on neutral. Because I'm not gonna worry about color grading every single clip that I do. But yeah, with this webcam, I can start streaming. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. The quality, I will be getting a cam link, but right now this can work because with the lighting, this looks a lot better than what it used to. I mean, go back to like old, like 2 years ago videos, like you'll see the difference between what that was and what this is. This probably also looks pretty garbage because for some reason, every time I edit, the videos lose quality. I don't know what that's about. Like, I record games in 4K and then stuff comes out in 1080p. Same thing with my camera. My camera doesn't record in 4K, but the thing is that it shouldn't matter because I upload I put the game files, the game footage in Premiere Pro first, so it should go from that resolution, but it always defaults to 1080p and I can never change it. I don't know why, so I always lose quality within my videos. I am working on getting a new camera. I want multiple cameras, and I'm not going to explain why. Because that's actually a spoiler for a very big event that I'm planning. That's going to be awesome. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, streaming gonna start not this Saturday, not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. That gives me enough time to figure out how to freaking stream. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try it right now. I'm not gonna stream anything, but I'm gonna like set up a scene in OBS for streaming, and learn how to like switch scenes with my keyboard. And I'm also gonna get a one of the little, obviously the little things, you know, little rectangles that, you know, streamers use, little buttons they can press sounds, and they can use that to switch scenes and stuff like that. Shut up! Who texted me? Streaming is where it's at, people. I know y'all seen that Streamer University. I thought about joining, but I feel like that's more for like streamers who already like are, you know, doing things, you know, and it is what it is. I kind of want to talk about that too. I did want to have it in a separate video, but I don't think I can make it long enough for a full-length video. But I kind of feel like YouTube, when it comes to YouTube, I feel like gaming YouTube is not necessarily dying, but I feel like that gate is closed, if you know what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I think that it's because I'm not getting any traction, because it takes work. It definitely takes work, but I feel like it's harder than it used to be, and easier at the same time, because this is a lot of the algorithm that you can manipulate. But back then, people were more open to watching newer YouTubers because there was only new YouTubers. It wasn't like there was already people that was watching. There was that. People's attention spans weren't so freaking short. Like, y'all scroll through social media like crazy. Like, I'll be with my girlfriend and she'll be on TikTok and she'll scroll past a video without even seeing what the video is about. I'm like, how do you know if it could have been funny? It could have been something informational. Like, I don't be on TikTok. I don't be on Instagram. I'll go through YouTube Shorts. Like, if I'm like, let's say I'm like researching something for a YouTube video, and then I might get lost in the sauce of YouTube Shorts, because, like, on the bottom it'll show you different shorts, and it'll be like something about, ooh, the Thunderbolts was a trash movie. I'm like, all right, who is this nigga, and how can I? Anyway, and I'll click on it, and then I'm like, instinctively I swipe up, and I watch for at least 15 seconds before I go off. But people, they just be like, you don't know what you're missing. Your attention span is so short that you can't stay for a half a second on a freaking short. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But because of that right there, it's so hard for YouTubers, newer YouTubers, to get traction without having to utilize YouTube Shorts, without having to utilize TikTok, which I don't like TikTok. I don't. I think it's ruining our generation, okay? It's ruining my generation, all right? It's really, yeah. Now, it's okay in certain aspects, but I think that a lot of the people that are on that app do not need to be on the app. They need to be out there making bread, okay? They need to be out there making money, all right? I feel like if something is not benefiting you in some way, shape, or form, you shouldn't invest too much time in it, okay? I invest a lot of time in YouTube because I feel like it's benefiting me not only with my mental health, because I really can, I feel like I can express myself through here, and I feel like this is a platform that I can truly grow and hopefully help others with the things that I used to deal with back in the day. 2 years ago, not back in the day. It's like year and a half, 2 years ago, not that long ago. But yeah, so that's why I invest a lot of time. Video games makes me happy. Even when I'm screaming at the screen, it makes me happy. Don't be fooled. I'm happy. I'm just really mad at the same time, okay? But I'm having fun. And that's an investment that I know people think that's not investing in yourself, but I think it's investing in your mental health, and it's making you kind of calm. As long you can have video games, as long as the video games don't have you. As long as you're not addicted, as long as you're not like like, I've had games where, like, dude told me, like, I was playing Apex with my cousin, and dude was like, yeah, my niece is asleep in the other room. I can't do voice chat. That was okay, but I've been in other situations where it's like, your baby's crying in the background, and you're over here playing Black Ops 6. So go take care of your child. Do your responsibility. If you're like that, you don't need video games. But yeah, kind of went off on a sidetrack. But with TikTok, man, attention span so short. So short. So people aren't willing to click on. I feel like with the creators that are out there now, it's more of a loyalty thing. Like, yeah, and I think I've said this before. Yeah, I used to watch him when I was a little kid. Oh yeah, freaking PewDiePie. When I was like in elementary school, I was watching his videos all the time, and I click on it now. Like, oh, how is he doing now? Not to say that that's where all their viewers are coming from, but I feel like a lot of my generation specifically, that's how they operate. They're not really like watching, and I'm guilty of this too. I don't watch new YouTubers for real. Like, the only ones I watch it's I'm Z Up, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Supreme Freshman. Those two, that's it. Cause they caught my attention, and I love, like, on Shorts, on YouTube Shorts, and on TikTok. Back when I used to have TikTok, I found Supreme Freshman on TikTok, and I found I'm Z Up on Instagram. He did skits, and that's another thing I need to get into. I need to start doing more skits. I got a lot of scripts written for skits that I think are really funny, and people like the last skit or the first skit I did, so I think I'll do more. But yeah, like, I didn't find them, like, I didn't, like, see their video while randomly searching for a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Like, I found them through Shorts, and then I was like, you know what, they're pretty cool, let me check out their content. That's how it has to be now. And it's not like it's a bad thing necessarily. It's just like it kind of makes it more like I'm so used to how I'm kind of like, even though I wasn't around the YouTube realm around the like old school time, I kind of like that's kind of who I learned from. So I'm not used to utilizing. I was also a late bloomer when it came to social media. I didn't get a phone until I was in like a freshman year of high school, like late 8th grade, around COVID. So I was not super, and then I also like most of my high school career, I was grounded and didn't have my phone. So even now, I'm still learning social media. Like I'm still like getting used to it. I know I sound so old. I'm 19. I'm not that old, guys. Guys. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. But yeah. So it's just with that, man. That's why I want to do streaming, because I feel like that's where it's at. Bro, everybody's streaming. Nigga, Drake is streaming. DDG stream. Rappers and musicians are streaming, because that's just where it's at right now. All right? So that's where I want to be at. I'll still want to do, because YouTube is my passion. That's never stopping. I don't care if I have 235 for the rest of my daggone life. I'm gonna do YouTube for the rest of my life. And I know I said if I'll do every other video, and if I don't get to 1,000 by the end of the year, I'm quitting YouTube. No, I don't care. That's not why I do this. I just made that as like a goal for myself to try to push myself. But honestly, only thing it did was stress me the freak out. So nah. If I don't get monetized, if I don't ever get monetized, oh well. I'll keep doing this. I love this. I love doing this. I love recording. I love playing horror games. I love seeing some of the positive, maybe, and some of the negative feedback that I get from the videos. And it's helping me grow as a person. Helping me be able to. I'm not very good at expressing my thoughts into words. I don't know if you've learned that yet, as of yet. But yes, I'm not very good at that. Wow. Train of thought just crashed, and it's burning as of right now. Yeah, it's burning. Yep, my head is on fire. All right. Yeah, forgot what I was talking about. That's great. That's hilarious. I'm gonna laugh at myself when I'm editing. Either that or I'll cringe. But yeah, streaming. Yeah, stream is where it's at, man. So I'm gonna be streaming. I'm also gonna still be doing YouTube. I'll be streaming every Saturday. Starting not this Saturday, not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I will be streaming every Saturday. I'll rotate between Apex and Marvel Rivals, because I want to play Apex a lot. I started getting back into it. Not that I was ever really into it, but I kind of played a little bit. Whenever me and my girlfriend started dating, she played Apex a lot, so I wanted to play with her instead of playing Fortnite, because this was around the time where I started to slowly hate Fortnite, and now I'm fully anti Fortnite. And those reasons shall be given in another video if I ever should I do stuff like that? Should I make like rant videos, like kind of like Derek FDB? If y'all know who that is, he's awesome. I can't remember anyone else. He's just the main guy I watch right now. Like kind of like that, talking about different video games, talking about movies, because I love movies. But I might do that. But that one's like 99% editing. Like it's no like, oh, I'm here talking to you guys, and there's maybe quick edit right there, glitch right there, flash right there, fire. It's like, it's not like that. It's every freaking frame is you're editing. Like you're taking clips from whatever you're talking about. You're adding different memes in between. So it would be a lot of work that would go into that to have a second channel. And if I were to do that, I would need to be monetized on here. I would need to be retired, as I would need to be fully. This would need to be my main source of income. I would not be able to do that with a full-time job. Have 2 channels. I just cannot do that. So if I were to do something like that, hey, give me to 1,000. It's 235 of y'all. If all 235 of y'all talk to like 5 people, no, really. If all 235 of y'all talk to 5 people, that's 1,000. Get 5 people to subscribe. That's 1,000. 235 times 5. It's like 1,000 something. It's 1,000 something. I could probably do that math, but I don't want to. No, I'm not gonna do it. I used to love math, so that kind of challenges me, because I'm not good at math anymore like I used to be. Anyway, streaming every Saturday, uploads every other day, and so what if I miss a day? I'm not gonna stress out over it. whatever. It's okay. I'm a human. I make mistakes. And if I ever feel bad, I'll just look at the gap between Corey Kenshin's videos, and then I'll feel better. You know, it's a week, then it's 2 weeks, then it's a month, then hey. Now it's 2028, and we ain't seeing Corey, but yeah, I always love poking fun about that. But anyway, yeah, that's it, man. Just that's kind of how I feel about YouTube and streaming and everything with all that. I feel like streaming is more popular, which is weird to me, cause it's like how, cause like your attention spans are so short that you only watch shorts, but you'll watch streamers, where it's those videos are usually longer and sometimes they're all day, and it's like, bro, how are you more interested in that than a pre-edited video? I guess it may feel like raw emotions, although a lot of this stuff is scripted. A lot of no, I'm not gonna say that. There's some skits that they do, yeah, but a lot of it's authentic. I'm not gonna Kai Cenat. First off, Kai Cenat's my favorite streamer. So that's the crazy thing, is that actually I didn't even know about Streaming University until like my aunt texted me about it. She had texted me about it at the same time I found out about it. So it wasn't like it was around the same time, okay. And I think it was too late to even enroll. But yeah, as I'm seeing clips from it, it looks like I'm like, all right, it looks like it's just people that's already famous from streaming. So I probably would have got declined anyway. It is what it is. If they're still enrolling, hey, get down in them comments. You better start clacking away, cause I would love to do that. That'd be an awesome opportunity for me. But I think that's just, I don't know enough about it. I think it's just like just one of his events, like the sleepathon or the sleepoverathon, whatever I don't know the names of the events. It's funny because he's my favorite streamer, but I just don't have the time to watch him. I really wish I did. It's just I'm 19. I need to start thinking about freaking my future, man. I can't be how I used to be in high school, freaking 8 hours a day watching YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff. Those are the days where I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to worry about buying things. I didn't have to worry about paying for a girlfriend to do things. But yeah. So I don't know a lot. I think that it's just like a temporary like little event that he's doing. I do believe that maybe there are some like things that they're actually learning, which is pretty cool. I know a lot of people are criticizing like, oh, you just scream at a screen and then do like, oh, that's all you got to do. And it's like, not everybody can do that. Well, not. It's like you gotta have personality. There's a lot of people screaming at their screens on stream. That is weird. Screaming at their screens on stream. That's weird to say, but yeah. A lot of people are doing that, and they're not getting anywhere. So it's not as easy as that. You gotta have character. You gotta be a likable person, and I've been told that I'm a likable person. Don't believe it, but I've been told. So yeah, streaming where it's at. I know I keep going back to that, but yeah, streaming is where it's at. I will be doing that. I'll be figuring out how all that works. I'll be taking these 2-3 weeks learning how to stream. I have a friend who used to stream. We might even stream together. We might. I haven't talked to him about it. I know I've talked to him about having him in videos, because I know he plays a lot. Like a lot of the people that I've wanted to do videos with, they're super busy now. Like Drake and Kai and all of them. They're really busy. And it does suck. It really does suck, because I really want to, and I still am open to, but like they got a lot. Specifically, I'm not gonna say his name. That was gonna be out of pocket for me to say, but specifically somebody, they have a lot going on in their life, and I don't want to be like, yeah, that's cool, man, going through all that. Anyway, recording session this Sunday. Be there or be square. It's like I'm not a person to ask people for stuff. So but yeah, I don't want this to go on for too long. It's already been 40 minutes. My God, I don't know. I got work in the morning, man. I need to be asleep at 8 and it's 7:30. I wanted to record that other video. I know I said double upload. I know, I'm sorry. I might even cut that out that I said that, because I don't want to. I didn't promise it. That's one thing about me. I hate breaking promises. I know I'm so sorry, Future King. If this sounded horrible the whole time I've been far away from the mic, I apologize. But yeah, I hate breaking promises. So thank God I didn't promise that I was going to do a double upload. But I don't know. This went on for a lot longer than I thought. I've had a lot of thoughts that are in my brain. I might do some more yap sessions, whatever like comes to mind. I might do a fake friends part 2. I've been feeling that lately. Feeling some stuff that I need to get off my chest. And then probably I'll do one about expectations. Which would be kind of like a redo of the family one, and not so much about the family aspect, because I was out of line with that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's gone already. You don't need to worry about it. It was a bit of a fiasco. But I would say expect, like, just the expectation aspect of that video, like what people wanted me to be, who they wanted me to be. I think that can be talked about without being, how I was. So yeah, I'll do some more yap sessions. I like those. I like just talking, just chilling. This is gonna be like a 30-minute video, and that's insane. That's insane. And like people are gonna get like 5 minutes into it and not watch the rest. But hey, it's all right. Look, listen. How about this? To know, and if you truly care about me, if you truly care, don't be scared of getting them comments. I used to be, as a little kid, I used to be scared of typing comments. Don't be scared of typing them comments. I want you to say these words right here. It's gotta be something random. People gotta be confused when you type it. Type Saturday streams on 4. On 4. Fantastic. On 4. Saturday streams on 4. If you've gotten to this point, and I can see you, it tells me who watched up to this point. Okay, I see that. Then you gotta type Saturday streams on 4. Okay, Saturday streams on 4. Then I know that there are people that watch these videos all the way. And if there are, then I'll do more yap sessions. All right. And if you don't want me to do more yap sessions, then don't type that. It is what it is. I just want to know who supports me and who doesn't, But yeah, that is gonna be that. I think I got everything I wanted to say out. I feel like if I keep talking, I'm gonna repeat myself, and I know I kind of already have. So a lot of this is going to be cut out. I will not be recording because I need to, like I said, I need to start being more responsible. In that case, I should have turned this on. I was gonna save this for the game because it's aesthetically pleasing to have on. So I was gonna save this for the game because it dies really quickly, like real quick. It dies like fast. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man, guys, and I'm gonna play some Apex and I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, it's been a journey. I'll say that. I didn't want to get too mellow, because I'm honestly it's like a lot. Yeah, there's been some things that have got me down. I'm not gonna get into detail about that because it's personal stuff. But at the same time, I'm excited. I'm excited about the future. I'm not usually worried about the future. I'm always confident, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be this big movie director. I already got the stories. It's a whole universe. It's a whole 20-year long plan. And it's just like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then like, here goes my doubts. Like, yeah, man, it's cool. So, where you getting the money for that? And I'm just like, I'm gonna rob a bank. And it's like, it'll be things like that. We're like, yeah, I can't wait to get working on this. It's like, how you gonna edit those videos? You don't know CGI. Like, oh yeah, I'll learn them. And what if you can't? What if you can't? What if you can't learn them? And I'll go down this spiral of like, kind of like, I'm really trying my best to convince myself that I can do this. And then there goes the devil. There goes the devil. Just putting those thoughts. Sorry, I didn't mean to assault you, but just putting those thoughts in my head, Oh, the mic is broken. Hold on. I have to like loosen it, retighten it every time I do that. All right. But yeah, just putting those thoughts in my head, that I can't. And I got to push past that. And those thoughts have been getting louder these past few days, Nothing to be worried about, okay? I'm not down that far down, I'm not, nothing like that. Just, doubts. Not anything negative about myself, nothing like that. Just like, okay, hey, the usual. Like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you're not good enough, or you'll never be good. You can't learn this. You can't do this by yourself. Blah 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 bibbity bobbity boo. All right, y'all know how it is. I'm sure y'all got your own doubts that you hear in your head, but you just gotta prove them wrong. Just gotta prove them wrong. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. So yeah, that's gonna be it. This video came out to be 46 minutes long, recording wise. I'm at 46 and 30 seconds exactly right now. Hopefully I can cut this down a decent amount because this is a longer video just to be talking. Like, I have videos this long for games, and that's wild. I feel like I had a lot to say and I didn't say anything. You know, that's why I keep talking. That's a lot of reason why I just be yapping for so long, because I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, I said this, I said that and said that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I talked for a long time, but my brain's like, you don't want to talk about nothing. That's another one of those things, self-doubt. So I just gotta get rid of that. You know, obviously, I'm sure y'all can hear it. There's a new energy. There's a new energy that's been found within me. All right. I got my Zenkai boost. Okay. All right. If you don't know what that is, you will get off this channel. You don't belong here. I'm joking. All right. I'm going Super Saiyan. All right. I just witnessed Krillin exploding. All right. I'm ready to go crazy. So sorry. I just screamed into the mic. Hold on. Oh, I thought my mic was not registering audio for a second. I apologize. I just broke somebody's ears. I'll have a limiter. I have a limiter on anyway that stops at -6 decibels. So it shouldn't break you guys' eardrums. But yeah. I'm just gonna end it. All right. I'm talking too long. If there's anything else I have left to say, oh well. I might add it. I might not. You know, that's just how it is with YouTube. You know. But yeah, Negroes and Blancos and everything in between. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Use the free will that God has given you. And have a blessed and highly favored day. Peace out, and I will see you in the next video. I'm so glad to be back.